Swayam Prabha. Digital India. Educated India.
So thanks a lot. First of all, good afternoon, all of you. So I am just going to brief you a little bit, following up on the email that I've already sent to all of you. So I will be taking the CFD portion in the second half of the semester, and the regular sessions will be, the pattern will be similar to what you have been doing for the DWSIM portion. So for every session, we will ask you to either watch a video or go through a problem manual, read through it, try to understand it. And at the beginning of the session, there will be a 5-minute quiz similar to this using SAFE app. And subsequently, you will be expected to solve the problem. So that is what we will do as a regular session. We will solve at least 5, possibly 6 problems using OpenFOAM software. And so we realize that some students might be interested in doing something more than the regular sessions. So for them, again, similar to the DWSIM portion, we are giving an option of doing a project. So in terms of time commitment, we would like it to be about the same, about 30 hours of time dedicated to the project. So the project, I have received a couple of emails regarding some more information about the type of projects that will be done. So these will be basically you will have to use OpenFOAM software where a problem will be defined. Let's say simulating the flow patterns in a particular equipment. So you'll have to set up the problem. You'll have to create a geometry, mesh the geometry, set up the CFD problem, and finally simulate it to get whatever you want to know, whether it's velocity profiles, residence time, or whatever. So the problem has to be done from end to end, starting from the creation of geometry and finally getting the results. And the evaluation will be based on a report. You'll have to submit a report. The simulation files will have to be submitted so that we can cross-check whether the simulations are actually working and there are no issues. And there would be a Viva. Okay, so that is the pattern that we will follow. In terms of problems that you can work on, you are free to choose the problem that you are interested in. So if you already have some problem in mind, something that you have worked on previously, an application, and you want to do CFD simulation of that particular problem, you are free to choose that. The only requirement is that you need to let us know the problem definition and get it approved from our team. So that there are two objectives. First of all, we want to ensure that the problem is doable. Secondly, we want to also ensure that it is of a comparable level of difficulty, so that it will take about 30-35 hours of time. So if you have a problem in mind, you let us know and we will go through it and we'll let you know whether it's okay or we'll suggest some modifications. Additionally, we will also offer some problems. So if you are not able to come up with problems on your own, we will also announce a list of problems that you can choose from. And the form is circulated for the same thing. We want to get an idea of how many students are interested in doing the project, so that we can create problems accordingly.
So if I can interrupt, Yogendra, I would like to show a sample list of flow sheets already available, already solved, so that they can get an idea of what we have in mind.
Okay.
So let me just share my screen. Are you able to see my screen?
Yes.
Okay. So this is in cfd.fossee.in. cfd.fossee.in. On the left-hand side, you see a tab called Case Study Project. Underneath that, you see completed case studies. And you see various problems already solved by students from across the country. And there are 82 case studies already available. Every one of them has a problem statement, solution, entire solution is available. You can take any one of them, every one of them, and simulate them in OpenFOAM, for example. Okay. We also have, in order to do this, we have already self-learning spoken tutorials on OpenFOAM. So let me show you. This is important because this is the second one, OpenFOAM version 7. This is a newer one. This is what we are promoting. Don't go to the next previous one, that 23 thing. That's a previous version, and OpenFOAM changed quite a bit. So we have revamped it. So you select this, select English language, and then you see the 11 tutorials here. Just like you did for DWSim, we have also for OpenFOAM. Okay. So I think that's what it is. This should give an idea of what we can do. And you are, of course, as Professor Shastri mentioned, you are free to talk to any fluid mechanics professor in the campus. And you might have solved, or they may have some problem to solve. You want to take it up. Going through our team, as Professor Yogendra Shastri mentioned, will make sure that it is doable and it is of reasonable magnitude, that you don't give a very simple flow through a tube and say that it's going to take 35 hours. No, it's not going to take 35 hours. We have to be realistic. So that the team will make sure that you don't take up a very difficult problem or too simple a problem also, right? So over to you.
Yeah, so this is what we wanted to announce. So the plan is, I have already sent you instructions regarding installing VirtualBox and OpenFOAM. So please try to finish that by the end of this month. So next week we will have an introductory session on CFD and OpenFOAM. Then we have midsem week coming up, but immediately following that midsem week, we will start the simulation sessions, and the details will be subsequently provided to you. But we need to be ready by the end of this month, so that if there are any issues with some of you, we still have enough time to resolve those.
We also have, after Professor Yogendra Shastri finishes, we have Professor Janani of Mechanical Engineering, who leads the OpenFOAM effort for FOSSEE, and I would want her to say a few words.
So good afternoon, class. It was very interesting. The reason I attended the first half also was to get an idea of how the lab is constructed. Now, my role here in this lab is me and my team manage OpenFOAM software for CFD applications. Firstly, I am a professor. I'm an assistant professor in the mechanical department, and my expertise is multi-phase with CFD. So in that context, we work a lot with OpenFOAM software. And we are happy to see that Professor Yogendra Shastri and Professor Kannan are actually introducing you guys to OpenFOAM. This is quite enabling because it's open source, and we know that a lot of industries are moving towards OpenFOAM from Fluent. Okay, so it's a cost factor. So the quick takeaway is please use this opportunity to learn this software. And I think some of you might opt for the projects. It's quite interesting to go the project way, because you can draft a problem of your interest. Obviously, we will help you come up with a problem which is manageable, for this course. But it's always fun tinkering on your own, trying to do your project. That's my opinion. But you're always welcome to choose the set number of tutorials. Having said that, I hope that we have a brilliant team who will be here, just like Priyam, to help you with your doubts in OpenFOAM. So I hope for a lot of interest and exciting conversations, because we also grow from there. We hope for you. So the other aspect of what we do is not just promote OpenFOAM and teach you guys, but we are trying to reach out to all the rural places where kids don't have such access and to teach them, right? So if you guys come up with projects and, you know, submit some assignments, all of this will be uploaded onto the case studies maybe, and, you know, rural kids will get to see a lot more applications. They'll get to learn. So I hope you also participate and get more involved in that initiative, because I think you're giving back to the community, which is most important. I don't have anything more to say, but please feel free to write to me and my team if you have any questions. Yeah.
So I have, thanks, Professor Janani. I have something to add here to talk about OpenFOAM, CFD, and things like that. Further, I'm going to present once more. This is a book by Dr. Abdul Kalam, his third book, the last book. And let me, okay, this is the Advantage India that our beloved president, former president, Dr. Abdul Kalam writes. In this, you know, he was called a missile man. But what happened before that? He had gone to Berlin, and his missile was going to be tested in a wind tunnel. No other country would permit it. Only Berlin was still permitting. He went there, but just the previous night they told him that they would also not do it. Dr. Kalam returned dejected. Here it is. He says the dejected team. And so what happened was, he found out that Professor Deshpande of IISc could actually solve this problem computationally through simulation. Okay, and the only problem was let me just stop sharing the screen. Yeah. So then Dr. Deshpande found that Professor Deshpande of IISc, when he was trying to solve this problem, found that really a supercomputer was required to solve the fluid mechanics problem. And once again, because of the control regime, those were not available. I think Professor Deshpande's team came up with a much faster algorithm that probably ran maybe 100 times faster than before, and it, you know, solved the problem in a jiffy. And they could use a normal computer, and the missile was tested, and of course there are a lot of interesting stories and so on. But Dr. Kalam came to be known as Missile Man. This happened before he became the president. So I just thought I will share with you this exciting story about computational fluid dynamics. They all used open source software. So OpenFOAM is something that is used in a big way in BARC, in ISRO, DRDO, because they cannot depend on commercial software. They cannot depend on these controls coming in and suddenly somebody saying that you can no longer use our software. So for our Atmanirbhar, self-reliance, and so on, OpenFOAM is a fantastic thing. By the way, we also had one of your classmates, rather I would say former your seniors. He graduated from here, I think around 2005, around that time. Krishnadas is his name. He did his dual degree here, and then he did his PhD at Seoul University, and then now he is working for Samsung Research Center, and he uses CFD. So he came and addressed how he used CFD, OpenFOAM, and so on for designing reactor, flow-through pipes, distillation columns, and various things like that. And he says that OpenFOAM is ideal because you get to learn the internals, because you don't want to use a software that doesn't, it gives you through the GUI, the software does everything for you. Okay, you don't have to think too much about it. Here, OpenFOAM, you have to say that this is my boundary condition, this is my boundary element, this is how I patch the different boundaries, and so on and so forth, different elements, and so on and so forth. So he strongly believes that you should do that. One of the days, I'll see if I can get Dr. Krishnadas come and address you on the use of OpenFOAM, what he thought about it, what he thought about IIT education, and how it prepared him for his studies at Seoul and for his job in Samsung. So with that, I will stop. If there are any questions, we'll be happy to answer. And Professor Janani, if you have anything more to say, you are welcome.
I think I don't have anything specific to say, unless I'd be glad to answer questions from the students if they specifically have something about OpenFOAM or even CFD, if they have any questions.
So they may not have questions. Maybe they will, if they ask questions, we can answer them, because I see many students busy with their lab work for the current lab.
Okay.
But in the meantime, if Shweta, Ashley, and Divyesh can show their face so that they actually get to see who you are. Shweta, are you there? So she's sitting in a nice chair. You can see Shweta. She's going to be the manager. She will coordinate your. She's a manager for this project. Then we have CFD experts in the form of Ashley. Ashley, are you there?
Yes, I'm here, but my camera is a bit faulty, so you might not see me clearly.
Yeah, Ashley did his MTech in aerospace at IIT Bombay, right? Ashley?
Yes, sir.
Okay, then we have Divyesh.
Yeah, hello everyone.
Yeah. So Divyesh, tell where you studied.
Actually, I studied in Government Engineering College, Valsad. It's in Gujarat.
So did you do a BTech or MTech? What did you do there?
Yes, I did my BTech in mechanical.
Yeah. So
also, interestingly, Ashley was one of our fellows with FOSSEE, and that's how we found talent. So,
okay. Yeah. So Divyesh, so this is how we get hold of best people around the country from other colleges also to come and contribute. So both of them are doing excellent work, and we are really happy to have them. And Shweta is, of course, available. Professor Janani is there. We have a crack team. Okay. So I encourage you to go and talk to anybody who works in fluid mechanics in the campus if you wish. Get a problem, propose it to us, or you yourself can go through research papers and you talk to us. Sometimes the problem may be too difficult, may not be solved in let's say 35 hours. That's the number. 36 hours is what I mentioned for DWSIM. Similar thing we are expecting here. Professor Yogendra Shastri didn't factor in your OpenFOAM learning time. He said after learning you will have to spend about 30 hours, which is fine. We are talking about the same thing. So if you have any questions, you can ask. Otherwise, we will call it a day, and then you can go and do your lab. Okay. If there are questions, please go ahead and ask them.
And in the chat window, I have left out some of the links that Professor Kannan mentioned, and also the email. Of course, you can write to Professor Yogendra Shastri, but you could write directly to us, and I've left the email address also where you can write.
So if there are no questions, thank you very much. It was a joy to work with you. So I will be coming. I'll be joining Professor Yogendra Shastri in subsequent classes, although I may not have much role in that portion, but I will definitely meet you for assessing the projects that have been submitted, people who are doing the custom model project and also dynamic simulation, and to conduct the exam at the end of the semester. So for these two, I'll be coming back. And of course, I'm always, I get to see all the posts that come in Moodle, and I'll be in touch with you. So I want to thank you for your cooperation. It's an excellent, given the pandemic, given the difficulties, we are all doing it in a very nice way, thanks to the wonderful cooperation extended by you. I wish you all the best. Thank you.